Now, Nigeria has been having issue of insurgents, Boko Haram, ISIS, West Africa, banditry, farmer elders, clashes that we've been unable to trace. Now, what we are here to treat today is how Nigeria can use technology to win the war. Now, recently, at the Senate screening for the Minister for Defense, General Christopher Musa, he said that a launch of a drone attack is over 100,000 US dollars. That is if the drone is even get the precision of the target. Sometimes he might miss it and that money has gone down the drain. Now, this is 100,000 USD is equivalent to 150 million naira. That means it will cost Nigeria a launch of a drone attack, a military drone for that matter, 150 million naira. 10 of it is 1.5 billion. It can build schools, it can go for so many other things. Now, I have a solution. And the solution is that Nigeria should be focused. My solution, as written by Dr. Ahmed Ojikutu Adeniyi, is that a Nigerian government and Nigerian people should be focused on FPV drones, not the military sophisticated hardware drones. Now, it is costly and the impact financially is so huge. These are the drones and these are the launchers. So it costs $100,000 to launch this drone sometimes for one trip, and you might not miss targets. Going forward, this drone that you are seeing is a Nigerian-made drone anyway. So going forward, Nigeria has different type of drones, and some of them are built in Nigeria, some are not. These ones are the ones that are in Nigerian arsenal. This is built in Turkey. This Winglong 2 is built in China, and this is built in UAE. All these drones, Nigeria has them. Now look at the sample of the drones that Nigeria have in its fleets. Can you see? But to launch is expensive. How can you win all these things? Insurgents scattering to that's the central region of Nigeria. That's central region. That's the northeast, northwest, even in southeastern Nigeria, even in southwestern Nigeria. So there are, a lot of issues, kidnapping and all that. And this drone that I am recommending is not the big sophisticated ones like this that it will cost the country a lot of money. And the earlier we understand that, the better. That we need to move in tandem with the flow of knowledge across the world. Going forward, these are indigenous. Amebo is built in Nigeria. Bright Dance is 100% drone built in Nigeria. But they are huge military drones. To maintain them, to have pilots to fly them, to have, it's expensive. To maintain, to repair is expensive. Now, apart from those drones that Nigerian military has, Nigerian military also has, fleet of manned, jets. Some of it is Chengdu J7. This is built in Pakistan. That is 17 tonners. And we have light, jets as well. Alpha jets, super tornadoes. And these ones, and the new one that the government is acquiring over $1 billion. 24 of these Italian-made M346 fighter jets. That is a lot of money. And why is Nigeria buying all these things? To equip. Look at some of the looks of some of the jets. Look at their launchers. They are expensive. They are expensive. And we are not having centralized, challenge. These are, the regular things that, the military continue to equip themselves with. But this is changing. Any serious country, we should move. And this is the solution. FPV. every Nigerian that is educated, that is keen about solving the security challenges in Nigeria, should know what an FPV is. This is a first-person view drone. It's a drone as well, but not like the big ones. These are small drones like the commercial drones. Look at the equipment you need. This is a Google lens. This Google lens is a 4D technology, 5D technology, and this is the monitor. So with this, you can launch from Lagos to Maiduguri, from Maiduguri to Sokoto, from Sokoto to Calabar, because this technology will monitor the flying of the drone, and that is the way to go. Look at what the drones look like. Can you see? I will not explain it too much because of, we don't need to break down. These are some of the security issues, but at least this is for knowledge, and our page is the knowledge page. So understand what personal first-person view drone, what it means. That is what it is, first-person view drone. So this pilot, now, he will be the one to control and land the drone, which is this, anywhere he wants to. Going forward, this is his technology, flying this to anywhere he controls it to. Now, do you believe that this is built in Nigeria?
Yes.
And that is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, that this is a Nigerian collaborated product. This is launched February. The reason 9 months ago, to 27th of December, 9 months ago, this is published by this day newspaper. Brecht UAS collaborates in producing the first made Nigerian attack drone armed with, can you see? So this is built in Nigeria 9 months ago. That is to say that how can we have multiple of these to help our problems of insurgents, to help us solve the problem? When they know that you have this capacity, people will not carry arms against this country. This is what it looks like. FPV. This is his flight going to where? Can you see? So instead of you to be buying very big aeroplane, buying big launchers, expensive launchers, buy the first-person view drones. What is the advantage of what solution I am suggesting? Number one is that it is cost-effective. That drone that I've shown to you is just $400, some $300 to put together. Now, if it's costing you $300 compared to just a launcher, or compared to a tornado that will cost you $1 million or $2 million to even purchase, it will take you years before you can have the agreement to achieve that. Look at all these things are very expensive to maintain. So we rather stick to this. It is faster, it is easily manageable, it can go in any terrain and and is unmanned. So you are not losing any personnel compared to fighter jets. So therefore, the speed is very okay, and the reconnaissance knowledge is very high. Going forward, look at the cost that this will cost you. You are looking for this to, attack insurgents, a lot of logistics. But if you improve on using, look at all this, look at all the things that you need to manage them and the cost. My recommendation is that all Nigerians that are interested should get involved. Number one, secondary schools, there should be clubs like Global Air Drone Academy. These are some of the people that teach people on robotics. So every secondary school, science department, technical department should make sure that they encourage people to join the robotics club, so that we'll have very massive knowledge of this. Nigeria polytechnics and universities, we should try as much as possible to make sure that we try as much as possible to educate people. Nigerian Air Force should specialize in producing more of this in millions. I tell you, all our armed forces, Nigerian Police Aviation, invest on it, not the big drone, the small drones. I tell you, it will help, and all the companies that are military equipment manufacturing companies in Nigeria that are CAC. Government support them. Let's have a solution. Let's try as much as possible to face what the world need, so that we will not be buying sophisticated equipment when people are going microcosm. They are going, to the basis to be able to save money. And when they save money, the people that are carrying arms against the country will be more fearful, because they know that with minimum cost, you can get them, get reconnaissance knowledge, get geographical, because those drones are with cameras. So therefore, I want to enjoin all of us to try as much as possible to make sure that we use the first-person view drones to develop it amongst our students, to develop it in the universities and colleges and the polytechnics, and make sure Nigeria is doing the right thing by using technology to try as much as possible to be on top of their game when it comes to fighting insurgents. Not that we'll be fighting a war in 2026 like we are doing it in 1960. That is not helping, and that will not help. Thank you for listening. Kindly follow our page. Help us share some of our content. This is a knowledge-based channel. Thank you. We appreciate.